मुच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते।
निष्प्रपञ्चाय शान्ताय निरालम्बाय तेजसे ॐ सहना भवतु सहना भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै।
Namaskar, everyone. Welcome to our session today. The joy of doing these sessions is simply to wake up the consciousness in you. It's quite an illusion that we are the human body. The human body is an animal driven by the reptilian brain, the limbic brain, and the human animal can use more of the neocortex, the thinking intelligence. But if you look at the animals down the chain, you will see how territorial they can be, how emotional they can be, how reactive they can be, and how dangerous they can be. So when we do not have a higher consciousness operating within us, when we do not have soul consciousness operating within us, we tend to behave very much animal-like. And I don't think that's unusual for you to think, because you see it everywhere. Human beings behaving like our animal friends, lower down the chain. In these sessions, I try to wake up the consciousness in you to more soul consciousness. The power of soul consciousness is that you can drive thought power into space. And thought power is not something that just goes out into the space. It's something that moves like waves throughout your own entire body. And thought power is coupled with emotional power. The thought power, because that's where the ego is, that's where the driver is, the thinker. But that's coupled with emotional power. And you know how human emotions can fluctuate when we become territorial, reactive, jealous, greedy. But when our soul consciousness expands or evolves, we tend to behave differently. We tend to have more values like compassion, kindness, deeper listening skills, more selflessness. But the point here in these meditations, as they're meditations for healing and well-being, is that if you center into a deeper place within your soul consciousness, then you begin to recognize the animal impulses of the body. And you begin not to be able to follow them, but to follow your soul instincts, your higher instincts, which is the instincts of compassion, thinking, reasoning, kindness, lovingness, selflessness. And not only that, the thinking power that you can generate from your soul can rejuvenate every cell within your body. You can completely rejuvenate cells simply with a thought power. So when you think, I'm healthy, just the thought that you are healthy and holding that thought continuously, and generating the feeling from that thought, not just to hold it as a thought in your head, in the thinking part of you, but in the feeling part of you. See how my hands move? Because that's what feeling does. If I were to stay in my head, I will not move my hand. But the moment I come to my heart, I move my hand. So when you see I move my hands in meditation or in channeling, you know that I'm sending energies to the space. So feeling is very important in the well-being process. The feeling well, not just the thinking well, but the feeling well. Doesn't matter what is the condition of the human body, because you are not the body. You are the energy being. Doesn't matter what is the condition of your body. You can generate a response to it that is greater. So if you have an ailing stomach, or you have some heart issue or body issue, you can hold that part of your body, your animal body, in the soul power and soul consciousness of well-being. What if you hold an image of total well-being inside in the deeper mind? Total well-being. What do you think it will do to the body? When you stand up next to a positive person who will never think negative, how do you feel? When you stand next to a loving person, totally loving, unconditionally, how do you feel? When you go to a gym and you see everybody buzzing with activity and you see such vitality, how do you feel? And if you're in a hospital and everybody's sick, how do you feel? Or when you are with a negative person and they would never think positive, how do you feel? So you see how we respond to what is around us. So would you like the environment to guide you? Or would you like to hold an image that you want, of what you want to be, or what you want to feel, and hold it steadily in your space? That you don't have to think anymore, that you're wrapped in this energy pattern. But you don't have to think about it. So if I decide to begin by saying, I'm a loving being, I open my heart, that the love of the divine will flow in and through me. I'm a loving being. I'm a loving being. Do I need to continuously say that? No. After a little while, that feeling will wrap me so strongly that I don't need to say anything. Just the feeling predominates. That's what I would like in a meditation. That's the feel that I create, and then I go silent with you. Because I just want to feel. I don't want to think. I want to feel. Just generate this wonderful feeling of well-being in and through my body. All is perfect. That's the image I create in my consciousness. And the truth is, when you realize it, there's a part of you that has absolutely no sickness. Your light body, your body of light, it has absolutely no sickness. So sickness may be in the body, and then your mind identifies with it when you say, I am sick. And you hold that thinking pattern within you, I am sick. Then you are telling your body to be sick. So the body may be sick, but if you tell yourself that you are well, you are holding that in a space that is not sick within you, and you're holding that and generate this I am wellness and let it envelop the body, what do you think will happen? And when the odds are against you, but you are positive, that can transform a situation from darkness into light. So let's begin our session today. Let's relax the body completely. Just let go of thoughts that are stressful, emotions that are stressful, ideas that are stressful. So let's begin by relaxing the body. Let the face relax and the eyes. Just relax the face. There should be a feeling of lovingness, gratitude, peacefulness. Let the neck relax, become conscious of the neck area, let it relax, because we have a tendency to keep it stiff. Just take a moment to move the head up and down, around, as you feel moved to. And just see how it feels. For me, it's always a joy to be able to move my neck. And then you realize that the neck carries stresses as well. And do the same to the shoulders. Just lift the shoulders, rotate them back and forth, move them up and down until you feel that they are totally relaxed. Let the chest relax, stomach relax, feel comfortable in the belly area. Let the pelvic area relax, thighs, calves, feet, and hands. And just hold this feeling of well-being. Begin to observe your breathing. Breathing out slowly and completely, pausing for a moment, then breathing in slowly and deeply, pausing at the end of the in-breath. Just observe the breath. Allow your body to breathe. Don't breathe how you think you should breathe. Breathe how the body wants you to breathe. What makes the body comfortable. Release the belly to breathe. Let go of all tensions in the belly. And then you realize how beautiful it is to breathe with the belly. Open up the chest to breathe. Become conscious of the chest, rib cage. Open up the rib cage to breathe. Breathe into the throat area as you open up the shoulders. And then focus on the third eye at the end of the breath. Then breathe out, drop in shoulders, let the rib cage go in. Belly, and breathe right down to the root area. And then slowly open up the belly to breathe again, the rib cage, and let the breath be rhythmical. Don't force breathing, gentle breathing. Just stimulate the breath a little bit with a gentle push out. And a pull in of the breath as the body wants you to. This rhythmic breathing, gentle breathing, with body awareness brings a beautiful feeling to your entire being. And hold the awareness that you exist in the divine. The power that moves the body, the power that drives the breath, the power that digests the food, the power that operates the brain and senses, comes from the source being within you, the divine. So you're having a relationship with the divine in every breath you take. You're meeting with the divine center of being, source being. And if you love repeating a mantra with a breath, then put it in. Let it resonate within your being. and hold in your mind's eye the image and the feeling of well-being. Is there a gentle smile in your face of gratitude to the divine for every breath you take? For the power that you tap into? Is there gratitude in your heart? Is there respect, reverence to that great power inside of you? And just stay in the joy of in-breath and out-breath. In the joy of being in the present moment. In the joy of channeling positive energy to the entire body. And open up to the presence of guides, the masters who are supporting you. You're never alone. And open up your consciousness to the collective energy of our field. All those of us who are meditating together, we create this field that supports each one of us. Open up your field to that you may become stronger, and that you may strengthen the field. It's moving from the I field to the we field. And if there is any part of your body that is challenged, take your attention there. Hold that part of the body in your loving being, in your caring being, in your appreciative being. And just visualize well-being. Be it a joint, a muscle, ligament, tendon, organ. Hold it in your loving field. And hold the image of healing, being healed, or wholeness, already healed. Now slowly expand your consciousness to the space around you in gratitude. And hold all living beings in your compassionate intention for well-being for all. May all beings thrive. May we all coexist harmoniously with all of life. And slowly bring more oxygen into the body. For brain function and for the cells. Again, open the belly to breathe, the rib cage. Breathe into the throat, opening up the shoulders. Revitalize the body once more. Let there be peace, love, and harmony in our world, and to our suffering humanity across the world. Let's pray that their consciousness be awakened, and they be comforted by the divine. That all those who are suffering across our world be lifted in consciousness. That they may tune into the divine grace that is always there. Let us humankind coexist harmoniously with all of life. That nature thrive. Where we become more conscious of the ecology of life. And may we humankind act in such a way that nature thrives. And in the spirit of being compassionate, being loving, and extending our healing energy to all, let's repeat the beautiful mantra, the Mahamrityunjaya mantra. This addresses the source. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe. And it says, may the energy that comes out of your being nourish us and help us all to thrive. Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam. And may everything that is unhealthy, all disease, and even that consciousness, may drop away from us. Like the ripened gourd drops off from the vine. And it says, may we always be held in the consciousness of immortality. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhem Pushtivardhan Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshiyam Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshiyam Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshiyam Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshiyam Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshiyam Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandham pushtivardhanam urvarukamiva bandhanan mrityor mokshiyam mamritat. Om Trayambakam yajamahe sugandham pushtivardhanam urvarukamiva bandhanan mrityor mokshiyam mamritat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm sure that you are feeling better. You have to be. When you bring this kind of consciousness into your being, this light, definitely you are going to feel better. So, wishing you wellness and abundance, and hoping and praying that you will continue to thrive by staying conscious of that source being within you, that we pray to and affirm in the Mahamrityunjaya mantra. It's so beautiful to chant this mantra. I wish that you can feel the glory of chanting this. Maha means great. Mrityunjaya means deathless. Mrityunjaya, victory over death. It comes from the Vedas. Beautiful mantra. So, those of you who are in the later time zone, I want to wish you a good rest. And those of you who are in the earlier time zone, may we make good use of these hours that we still have. Have a blessed day, everyone. And those of you who are here, our facilities are open. Our health shop, cafe, and gift shop. So please enjoy the hospitality and the ambience of the space. Thank you, everyone. Have a blessed day. Namaskar.